I almost made it to level 3.
Do it! Here's Alexis with your nerd news.
CES 2012 has unveiled the latest in electronic recycling, and that is the Eco ATM. Picture please. Finally, a place to take your old phones and turn them into a disappointing profit. It basically allows you to take your old phone, and it has a plug for any kind of phone, and it just verifies that it still works. Then it takes a picture and assesses the damage that you've done to it and everybody has done to it. And then it gives you a price for how much it'll buy it from you, and then it'll recycle your phone for you. And we all know that just to make your phone, you're basically like stripping so many natural resources just to make that smooth, nice metal on your phone. So, why don't you, they're gonna put one of these in every state, and so it's convenient for you to do. So why don't you give back what you already raped from our Mother Earth and use the Eco ATM.
Cell phones don't grow on trees. I sound like a dad.
No, they don't. They come out of like mineral mines, and they have to like blow up mountains.
Are you talking about metal?
Just to get like this, sorry, I hit the mic. Just to get like the special metals and all the little things to put it in your phone. You should look it up. It's really bad for the environment.
Cell phones are bad for everything. I mean, that's why Brian's so sick and why I'm growing a small tail.
Well, smartphones specifically.
I don't understand.
I find women with tails attractive.
I don't understand. It's a phone. You want to return your phone and it gives you money for how much it's worth. I wasn't listening.
Okay, it's basically you recycling your phone.
I was fixing my pigtails.
Basically,
I was fixing my tail. What?
Okay, basically it was unveiled that they're gonna put these in every single state, like at recycling places. I don't know what they're called, dumpsters. And you're gonna take your phone and it'll give you a couple of dollars.
Yeah.
And then it'll recycle the phone for you. So it's just like any other recycling. You take a bottle, it gives you 99 cents, and it recycles the bottle for you.
So it recycles your smartphone into a plutonium rod that they then deposit into a children's playground. Got it. Mason BW84 says, Alexis speaks for the trees.
I do.
As someone who has a Lorax line in my act, I could not be more excited for the Lorax, which is coming out. Same people who did Despicable Me. I also pitched a cartoon to them, and they said no. Awesome.
And I'm still here.
And now for the most important part of the day, Griddle Dance Party!
Where's Alexis?
No, I didn't do double time.
Break? No, I'm not stopping until she gets out there.
No, she's sick.
I don't care. I don't care. What is the problem here? There you go. Yeah. Blanche.
I'm so boss, I got meals to get. Wine offset rims on the Bentley.
Oh my God. I don't know what that little pelvic grind was that I was doing, but that was not attractive. Or was it? We'll see if Brian gets a boner with his non-penis.
If I had a penis, I would have totally had a boner right there.
It's hard when you're not dancing. It's too much spotlight on
you.
I
mean, that's hard. Sorry.
I'm sure.
Sorry.
Gross, Dad. All right. I'm a little out of breath. Probably because I keep myself on too close to the chest.
I'm starting to wheeze, and I wasn't even doing that.
We get it. You're sick. Oh my God. All right. It's time for the part of the show where we talk about the lesser of two evils: who should be shot. Always shoot the cats, they have no good intentions. Meow, 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 meow. Wow, you know what? That Thai iced tea I had 3 hours ago has really gone to my head.
Thanks for sharing.
Meow, meow, meow. This is actually half who should be shot, half not so much this segment, but also half Dateline. Costa Concordia.
Dateline.
How many halves are there to this story?
Dateline.
Oh.
Costa Concordia, the Italian cruise ship carrying over 4,000 passengers, ran aground over the weekend. Officials are saying that the route of the vessel appears to have been too close to the shore, aka it was the shore, and the captain's judgment in handling the emergency appears to have not followed standard Costa procedures. Eyewitnesses say that the captain was seen safe aboard a lifeboat covered in a blanket long before all the passengers had been evacuated. Officials say the captain was spotted on land during the evacuation, and he ignored pleas by officers that he return to his ship and honor his duty to stay aboard until everyone was safely off the vessel, a Coast Guard official said on Sunday. The question is, how far does your job obligation go? You know, you're the captain of a ship, but it's not like you're a Navy SEAL. It's like a cruise ship, you know? So they're like, hey, you know, you make about 20 grand a year. Would you mind drowning with that boat to make sure all these fat tourists get off? Do you stay with it or do you abandon it? Same thing goes for flight attendants. I'm a high school educated girl that wanted to see what Canada looked like. I'm supposed to go down with this plane to make sure you get a blow-up vest? I don't know.
I will say that I was recently on a plane. I flew to Vegas and back just the other day, and they sat me on an emergency aisle because, I guess I'm more capable. And like they explained to you, like, you know, you have to assist other passengers out. You know, like I'm right there. Wouldn't I just leave first?
Can I tell you something?
Wouldn't that make sense?
I actually have this in my act. I should preface it with that. When they give you the speech, they're like, you are seated in an emergency exit row in the event of an emergency. I'm going to need an ocular confirmation that you will be able to assist in lifting this door. My whole thing is, I don't work here. Where the hell are you going to be while I'm off lifting this 40-pound door? What are you doing, serving orange juice? Useless. Anyways, as far as who should be shot, I'm kind of okay with the captain abandoning a ship. I mean, really, it's a job, you're not a captain. You're not born a captain.
It's shoot Alexis, him or what? Shoot his bosses?
No, sometimes who should be shot is just a rant more than anything. But you know, the question is, where does your obligation end? Being the news reporter that you are, how exactly did he drive it onto land? Well, I'm so glad you asked that. For special correspondence with all things Italian, we're going to go to Alexis Archer.
Thanks, Iliza. I do not agree with you in this statement. I don't expect you to go down with the ship, but
she said go down, and she quoted a Dido song.
Okay, I don't expect you to go down with the ship, but you cannot be the first person on the lifeboat, okay? He was absolutely the first person on the lifeboat. He actually, because he got off first, he didn't give the rest of the crew permission to put everybody else on the lifeboat and lower them. So like, as the ship was turning, people were begging to get on lifeboats, and the crew was telling them, oh no, it's not an emergency. Like, people had to fight their way onto lifeboats just to save their lives.
Wait, Mike_Mock said the ship SS Girthy Penis. Why am I laughing at that? Somebody, I just lost it in the chat room, said that it's the captain's responsibility to stay with the crew and everything. So that's what you're saying.
Yeah, and Yenaver says that he's a coward, and I agree. And if you saw pictures, like the very first pictures were taken from shore, and it's like, he is so close to shore, it's as if he was like, let me just pull up to the dock and I'll let everybody out. Like,
he's like in his car driving away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And his lawyer went on to say that actually he saw like an emergency coming, and that was his way of averting the emergency, was to like crash and turn over the ship, and that it was really an excellent nautical move. And that's what his lawyer is saying. He should be shot, and he will be shot.
Willin Ka or Willin CA just said the nerdiest thing. He goes, the captain is the CEO of the ship. Pretty sure a lot of CEOs as of late haven't been going down with their ships, and that's why we have no money. Boom! You done with your thing?
I'm done.
That looks like
shoot the captain.
Shoot the captain, shoot the cat. That picture looks fake. Like, that's how ridiculous that picture is.
Yeah.
It's really horrible that people died and stuff. Like, that's really sad. So I have this blog, moving on to things that are closer. I have a blog called that'smynightmare.com where I pretty much sit in my house and I blog about things that I don't like. And
That's so pretty.
Thank you. I did it myself. Today I have on extra bronzer because I felt that I looked peaked last time. So this is me pale. And this is me, speaking of bronzer, telling you why I don't like sunny days. For more, you can go to that'smynightmare.com. Here's the video.
I'm just going to come out and say it. I don't like sunny days. First of all, I'm going to acknowledge that Sunny Days does sound kind of like a softcore porn actress. Sunny Days, I do not like you. And I realize that living in Southern California, most residents have a predilection for all things sunny, but it's those same residents that later in life will have a proclivity for melanoma.
Did this freckle get bigger?
It's such a gorgeous day! Awesome! Now what? Now you can go sit outside for lunch and complain to the waiter actor that the sun is in your face, and could he please adjust the giant awning umbrella, effectively prolonging the ever-ongoing game of shadow tug-of-war you're playing with a table of moms next to you?
Can you just move the umbrella like a little?
If you're just gonna sit in the shade, then why bother going outside at all? Just stay inside, where it's safe. Stare out a window, like I do, all day. Son, you speckle me. Damn, son, you speckle me. I spent 5 minutes staring at what I thought was a blackhead on my chin, only to find out it was a new freckle. Right there. It's right there. I don't want to put on $8 worth of sunscreen at 7 a.m. just so Blanche can go piddles for 5 minutes.
What are we doing here?
My life is hectic enough without the sun dictating my every action. Get a life, son. Look, I know that it's cool to be tan, but I guess for now, the cover of Italian Vogue will just have to do without me. For the unabridged version of my thoughts on the sun, go to my blog at that'smynightmare.com. I'm staying inside. It's my choice and my right as an American citizen.
Nice credits. I did everything. They're like, did you in the chat room? They're like, do you do your own editing? Like, well, there you go. I did everything. You are. I really like your editing.
Thank you. DC Smith has the comment of the day. MLK had a dream. Eliza has a nightmare.com.
Wow. Nice. Nice.
That's really good. Everybody is skipping over how awesome the video is, and they're making fun of the camera. If anybody wants to send me,
Eliza, I told you that's the first thing I was like. The quality system at 720p and the interlacing.
Old man Grandma.
Brian, old man Grandma, no penis, old man Grandma. I recorded it with the camera that's on the Mac because I have this great camera, and you know how, like, do you see how, like, it was jerky?
Maybe I'll have to go over to your place and give you a lesson, little lady.
It's terrifying.
It's like 5 years I've known you, and this is what you do? What was that? What was that voice? Like, that wasn't even creepy. It was like, you sounded like Romanian or something.
I could never have sex again.
Drop my pen, all my power. If you saw how, like, my hand was, like, jerky randomly, I use an HD camera, and when I uploaded it, maybe it's because I don't use a FireWire, I don't know, I'm sure everyone here already knows, it uploaded weird. So, it's just easier to do it on my Mac. You get the idea. This isn't Avatar. Coming up. I thought people were gonna have answers to that. You don't care because everyone's sick. Oh, wait. Coming up next, Wolf Corner, watch out, Acting Corner, meow meow, and your pub of the week.